Okay guys, welcome to this newest video on the channel Spillforeningen The Fellowship. My name is Joachim and I'm here today with my good friend and colleague Nils, and we are about to bring you our newest Battle Companies campaign between my Black Numenoreans and Nils Dunlendings.
Yes, and we're doing this in English, as you obviously heard, and please bear in mind that English is not our native language, so there might be some odd bits in between, but we wanted to have some English content on the channel, so that's why we do this, for the benefit of our international viewers.
Yeah,
so to see.
Might be good for some of the English viewers to actually see some English content, not just only the Norwegian content, which Andreas has been very kind and successful in bringing a few battle reports, but we think we need something in English as well. We made a couple of changes to the original armies, and also to the recruitment tables. I can start. For my Black Numenoreans, I have chosen to exclude the orcs, which deprives the Black Numenoreans of any archers. But I think it's more thematic and fluffy, since they really do not want to have anything to do with orcs.
Yes, that's right.
So it will be interesting to see how I will be able to match the ranged power of the Dunlendings.
Power, yeah.
Power. Well, it's
got archers anyway.
Yeah, it's nothing against something, so
yeah.
it should be some power.
Yeah, it should be.
But we also made some changes to Dunlandings.
Yes, we added a new unit, a Dunlending Berserker, which is basically based on the Uruk-hai Berserker. We just looked at the stat lines for the basic Uruk-hai Warrior and compared that to the Uruk-hai Berserker, and did the same with the Dunlending Warrior, and just added the extra effects. So interesting to see how that works out. I don't have any Dunlending Berserkers in the starting warband, but hopefully there'll be some in the recruitments in the games to come.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we will be sure to add all these informations about both the armies and the recruitment tables in the descriptions below. So if you'd like, you can have a look, and we would love to hear your feedback. What do you think these are any good changes? And if you also have anything you would like to contribute. So yeah, but we will definitely see how balanced this will be once we start a campaign.
It's a bit of an experiment, but it's a fun one. So playing with the game.
The first scenario in this campaign is going to be based on Take the Watchtower, and I made a few alterations and play tested it, and we needed a good scenario to start off the campaign. And what we did is we created a scenario where the defender has all his company, a starting company, sleeping inside the guard tower, except one of his models, who is nominated to be a guard on top of the watchtower. And just like the original scenario, the attackers will make a sudden night attack, and once an alarm has been raised, which is explained in the scenario, both the defenders and the attackers have 10 turns maximum until the scenario has ended.
Yeah, so basically you have, as an attack, you have 10 turns to kill the guy on the top of the tower and secure the tower. If you're not able to do that within 10 turns, then help has arrived and you lost the scenario.
Yeah. So I play tested it a couple of times, or 10 times, not a couple. And I have achieved some victories with my Black Numenoreans as the attacker. But it's definitely it's a good scenario for the defender if they're able to hold off the attackers long enough. Yeah.
Problem for the defenders, of course, is that the company is asleep, and you need to wake them. And if you're unlucky with the wake up rules, you might get your army in piecemeal, and you might be defeated that way. So it'll be interesting to see how that works out now.
Definitely, yeah. I think it should be, could be a balanced scenario, at least when it comes to starting warbands, when you don't have any cavalry, you don't have any really special units. Yeah, but it's going to be all about the rolls, I think.
Yeah.
As it should be.
As it should be.
Perhaps,
so,
yeah.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. So I think we will just cut straight into the beginning of the scenario, and
let's see how it goes.
yeah, and wish each other good luck. Then we are going to start a battle, and Nils has nominated his archer hero Geth to be standing up in the tower. So hopefully he will get a few kills. So the attacker has the priority in the first round, and we'll be back once I have completed my movement. And then we're back after movement. The black Numenoreans taking cover in the woods, while Geth in the tower has moved up to the battlements. But there is no line of sight, there will be no shooting this round. Therefore, we will go directly to priority. Priority goes to evil. And then we're back after the black Numenorean movement, and as you can see, still no one in sight. Therefore, Geth has no shot, and we will go once again to priority. 5 for black Numenoreans. Oh, 6 for the Dunland. So we'll be back after movement. And surely there shall be line of sight after this round. And finally, the black Numenoreans are approaching from the woods. Geth does have a line of sight. And we will have our first shooting phase. What can Geth?
Well, I'll try to shoot at the lieutenant, so it's in the way for the one in front.
Alright.
So first see if I hit. It's a miss. He misses. But he raises the alarm.
So the alarm has been raised, and therefore Nils can now attempt to bring up his remaining units.
Yes, we'll start with Marauders.
So Nils will need a 4+ in order to raise them from the guardhouse.
Nope, he sleeps. Then Warsad. He wakes.
He wakes.
And Kara. He sleeps. Karak. Sleeps. Then Garnok. Sleeps. And Sadok. He wakes. And then finally Brack was also awake.
Yeah, you needed him.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nils has 3 Dunlendings will be coming on in the next round. We will go to project. Ooh. And it's a 6, and that's automatically a win for the black Numenoreans.
Of course it is.
So we will be back after movement. The Dunlendings have awoken, 3 of them, standing ready to greet the oncoming black Numenoreans. And we have 2 units that can shoot this time. Geth in the tower and Brack down below.
Yeah, so Geth will try the same as last time, try to shoot through at the lieutenant, through the misses.
Brack
is 5+. It's a miss.
So both miss. Alright. Okay, so now we shall see if the remaining Dunlendings are coming onto the field.
Maddock. Nope.
He's sleeping tight.
Kadarn. Yes.
Nice.
We'll have Kadok. Yes. And finally Garnok. And he sleeps. So 2 more.
So okay, so 2 more. Then let's see who shall have the priority. Priority was Dunland. We're back after movement. The Dunlendings have begun to form a defensive line, and they still got 2 shots at the approaching black Numenoreans, who slowed down a bit to gather themselves. And surely for the next turn we will have some close combat. But first, let's see the shooting.
Yeah, we'll try to go for the lieutenant again. That's a hit, and in the way for the one in front. 4. Yep.
And can we have another 6?
And the third 6, of course. Ooh. Oh, no kill.
Okay. And Brack?
Brack will shoot at the trooper on the side there. So it's a hit. But no wound.
Okay. And now, important priority. Let's see. It's a 1 for the black Numenoreans, it's a 1 for the Dunlendings.
And then priority Numenoreans.
Okay, so the Black Numenoreans have begun their charge, and you can also see Maddock, who woke up during the end of last turn, and he has positioned himself in front of the door in order to protect it from next turn. And now we shall see if the Dunlands can charge the Black Numenoreans. We have some courage tests.
So we'll start off with cut up.
7.
7, that's right. So
It's courageous.
it's courageous. Let's see. It's under control there, so I'll just move it to the side. Do it easily.
Okay.
And the next one.
Yeah.
Courage 4, so 6 or more. That's right.
Just barely.
Yeah. Still walk around like this guy from behind. Alright. And finally, I think you'll be shooting into close combat.
Okay, so we will have 2 shots.
Yeah.
Okay, which one should shooting first?
We'll start with Brack the Bow, the one on the floor. So it's a hit, and then is in the way for his own guy, or?
Yep. So you hit your own guy.
But no kill. No kill.
Okay, and
Get. He'll fire at the sergeant behind there.
Yeah, who's in the open.
It's a hit.
Hit again.
That's not enough, I guess.
No, that's not enough. Close. Okay. So, then we have our close combats, and we'll be back after we have decided which units are fighting in which combat. So luckily for Nils, he managed to charge in all his units, and we shall see how the close combat goes. We'll start with this combat, 1 versus 1.
And the piercing striking?
Yeah, I'll be fighting normally. It's a 5, it's good. Ooh. It's a 6, so the Black Numenorean wins.
Defense down by 3.
It's down by 3, so it's defense 2, which means I need a 3. And it's a 5.
Oh, but it's a sergeant, he's got fate.
Okay, so let's see.
Fate
And he's gone. So the first kill of the campaign. Oof. That's not good for Nils. Alright, so the next combat we have 2 against 1.
Yeah, I'll be using the hand weapon.
Alright. I'll be feinting with my sergeant. 6, so I will need a 6 to win. No, it's a double 1. So the Dunlending gets it. I'll back off.
And that's a sergeant and a normal guy, so I'll hit the normal guy.
Yeah. Needing 5.
Needing 5s.
Ooh, yes. The normal guy goes down.
So
striking back.
Give me out the odds.
Yeah, striking back immediately. And then we have our final combat. It's my lieutenant versus 2 of your guys.
Yeah.
And I think I will be shielding for this one.
Yeah. One of them is using his two-handed axe, both are piercing striking, so two-handed axe is the white die.
Oh, this will hurt if I lose. Let's see. Ooh, it's a poor roll. Luckily, come on, I have to get this. Yes, it's a 4.
will, of course.
It's a 4-1. So you have to back off. Okay. So you have 1 guy remaining in the guardhouse.
Yeah, let's see if he wakes on a 4+. Yeah.
Okay, so nice. And then we shall roll for priority. 3. It's a 2, so it goes to the Black Numenoreans. We'll be back after movement. So we're back after the Black Numenorean have charged, and the Dunlendings have 2 courage tests to make. So we will go for the first one, Nils.
Yeah, he makes it. Yeah. So he'll go into his combat.
Okay.
Then the next one, Brack the Bow, of course.
Wow. So far, every courage test have been passed.
We fear nothing. You go in there.
And the last reinforcement from the guardhouse has just moved up to support in the next turn. Okay, so we have shooting.
Yeah, and due to the angle, you can only hit this one, I think. So you'll be shooting into that combat.
Okay, so the 1 versus 1 there.
4 up. It's a miss. Okay.
So we'll be back after we have determined the priority of the combats. So we'll start with this combat, 1 versus 1. I'll be fighting normally.
And I'll be using the hand weapon.
It's a 5. Let's roll. It's a 3. So the Dunlending wins.
5 to Dunland.
Doesn't get it. Okay. So next combat we have 2 versus 1.
Yeah, he'll be fighting with his hand weapon.
Yeah. And I'll be feinting with my sergeant.
Ooh.
That's a 6. Black Numenorean wins. And you're luckily able to back off 1 inch. Okay, so the feinting first. It's a 5, so that's a wound.
Yeah. He's dead. Nice.
And then we have my 1 Black Numenorean versus your 2 guys.
Yeah, and the one with the axe will be piercing striking. The other one's got a blade for his.
Yeah. I'll be shielding. It's a 5. Oh, it's 3 highest, so Black Numenorean wins. And Dunlending backs away. So now we have the last combat, and the 2 lieutenants have decided to slug it out. So I will be fighting normally.
Yeah, I'll use my might and do a heroic strike.
Okay. Normally you do have to announce that beforehand, but that's okay. Then I'll also use my might to heroic strike. So let's see what it goes up to. It's a 5, it's good. It's not enough, so I still maintain the hard fight. Let's see what we can get.
Use my hand weapon.
Yeah. It's a 2. Surely.
Sword and eye! Yay!
Sword eye! Oh no! And he's forced to back away. So I'll make way this way. I'll back away. And then he did 5.
Oh no.
That's not enough. Alright. So, priority. 5. To 2.
Priority Dunland.
Okay. So we will be back after we've decided the movement. We're back after the Dunlanding movement, and they have all failed their terror checks except for this 1 warrior who's bravely charged into 2 Black Numenoreans. So we'll be back after the Black Numenoreans have made their charges. We're back after the charges, and there's a 3 versus 1 and a 2 versus 1. And Nils is going to shoot with his bowman Gat. We'll be shooting into this 3 versus 1 combat. He hits. Does he hit his own guy?
Yes,
he does.
It does. And look, here comes the 6. No.
It's a 3, so he survives. Okay, so then we'll do the combat. Okay, Nils, you have priority?
Yeah, so we'll start with this one, I guess. I'll be shielding.
Okay, I'll be feinting with these 2 guys. 6, so Black Numenoreans need 6. There it is.
5 takes it.
Okay, so first my 2 feigning dice. So 1, so we'll reroll. It's a 1, can't reroll, and then needing 5. It's a 6.
Kill.
So he goes down. And then we have Maddock, the Lieutenant of Dunland, being charged by 2 Black Numenoreans.
So, fighting normally.
Yeah. It's a 4. So I will be feigning with my Lieutenant. It's a 5, so they win combat. So, feinting Lieutenant first. Yes, it's a 1. And it's a 4, so not good enough. The second one, it's a 1. So, Maddock survives.
He has to make way.
Alright.
Back there.
Okay, so we'll have priority. It's a 3 for Black Numenoreans, it's a 6 for Dunland. We'll be back after we have decided the movements and hopefully some failed courage tests. So we're back after the charges have been made, and this time 3 out of 4 courage tests have been passed. Brack though hasn't found his courage, and we have 1 shot from Get going into the 3 versus 1 combat here. Let's see, was a hit?
It is. In the way.
Hits one of the Black Numenoreans,
And
needing a
it's
6.
Ooh.
It's a 3. Okay. So we'll move on to the combats. Which one will you be going for first, Nils?
I think we'll do the... Yeah. That's 1 combat, that's the 2nd combat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do the lieutenants first.
Okay. So how will you strike with Maddock?
I will be using my hand weapon.
Okay, I'll strike normally.
Again, a 2.
That's a 5. So I can make my strike, needing a 5. It's a 1.
Move away from the door. And we'll take the next one, I guess.
Yeah.
What the hell, I'll use the 200x.
Okay, so 200x, I'll be fighting normally.
It's a 1.
It's a 1, so it's an automatic win, but we will roll for Black Numenoreans. He gets a 1, but he wins the combat because of the fight value.
Yeah.
So he backs away, and then needing a 5, it's a 2. So nothing. Then we have the last combat.
Yeah, he'll be shielding, of course.
Of course. I'll be fainting with these 2 guys. It's a 5, it's good. It's a 6. Black Numenoreans get it. So 2 fainting first. So 3 is not enough. And the last one. No. So he backs away. Okay. So priority. This will be for round 9. It's a 4. It's a 4. So it goes to Black Numenoreans. We'll be back after movement. So we're back after movement, and Brack and Gnolok, right?
Yeah.
Failed their courage tests, so they are standing completely still. So Maddock has been engaged by 2, and he is trapped. And I've also managed to get 1 Black Numenorean in on the door. That's my lieutenant, who will be fighting Get, so there'll be no shooting this round. So we will start with this combat. 1 versus 1. 200 this time, or?
Yeah. It's almost game over anyway, so let's try 200.
Okay, let's try 200.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. It's a 5.
I would have lost anyway, so...
So, okay, so let's see if we can do it with a 5. No, we cannot do it. The Dunling backs away. And then we have Maddock versus 2, and sadly he does not have a shield.
No, it doesn't.
Will it go down swinging or fighting normally?
Fighting normally, I guess.
Yeah, I'll be fighting with my sergeant. 6, it's good. And they cannot match him, so they must back away. And Maddock can have a strike versus the sergeant or a normal.
I think I'll take the normal guy.
Okay, so needing a 5.
No, it doesn't do it.
And then, for the first time, we have a tower attack. So I will be fighting normally.
Yeah, as will I.
It's a 4. It's a 2.
So you have to, it's through a barrier, so...
Yeah, so I have to strike again. I need needing a 4 up. Gets a 6. And then needing a 5. But Get has fate, let's see. It's a 2, so it's not 2. Alright. So he must back away. He must back away this way.
Yeah, I should perhaps remind that there's only 3 turns left for you to get into the tower.
So if I cannot manage to kill Get within these next 3 turns, the defenders will automatically win the scenario. So let's see who gets priority. It's a 1, it goes to Dunland, and we will be back after the terror checks. So we're back after the terror checks. And Nils, can you explain what happened?
Well, we failed there most of the checks again. It's only one of the guys who managed to attack, but then again he attacked 2 of the Numenoreans, so I'm trying to tie up as much as he can.
Okay. So for my movement then, my lieutenants will charge into the tower, and my remaining Black Numenorean, he will be charging this one. And we have one more actually. So he will be going straight into this combat. Okay, so we'll be starting with combats 1 versus 1 over here.
I will continue to use my two-handed axe. It's been so. It's a 1. Yeah.
It's a 1. So automatic will be rolling anyways. That's a 2. So let's see to wound. Nearly 5. It's a 1, so that's no good. So back away. Then we'll do the 3 versus 1.
Yeah, I'll be shielding.
And I will be painting with my 2 closest ones. That's a 5 highest. It's a 5. So Black Numenorean's taken a fight value.
And he's trapped, so...
He is trapped. So, okay. 2 of my first strikes, fainting with my sergeant. It's a 5.
It's gone.
So he takes it. Yep.
Yeah.
Then the final combat. I do need to kill Getsu. Let's see, it's a 3. It's a 2. Get can make a strike against my lieutenant.
He will. It's a 2, so he
Not
missed.
enough. Okay. So priority. It's a 4. It's a 6. So it goes to the Dunlendings. We will be back after the tower checks. We're back, and the Dunlendings have again failed all their courage checks. Maddock has been engaged by 3 Black Numenoreans, and he is trapped against the tower. And we have a refight, and I'm very curious if Nils is going to be fighting two-handed yet again. And we have another battle for the tower, and there's only this round and the next remaining for the attackers to win this scenario. So let's begin with this combat.
We'll go down swinging the axe.
Okay, so it's two-handed. It's a 5. I assume.
Yeah.
It's a 1. So, needing a 4 this time, because he is fighting two-handed. Oh, it's a 2, sadly. Okay, and then Maddock versus 3.
He'll be fighting normally.
So he won't be going down swinging.
No, he won't.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cover this.
I'll be fainting with 2 of my guys. It's a 5, and he is trapped. Surely I'll be issuing 2 strikes with my sergeant, needing 5s. Rerolling the 1. No! And then, next unit, he gets the 6.
Yeah, well, it's a fate.
Yeah. It's a pass, and then my last unit to get some extra XP. No, he doesn't get it.
You didn't kill him.
Didn't kill him, so they back away. Oh well.
Let's see if you can get into the tower then.
Yeah. This is the battle that can decide the match. It's a 6. It's an automatic win.
Yeah.
So,
True
plus the
barrier.
barrier 4+. No.
You didn't.
He can't feint against the barrier. Okay. So he will back away. He will be backing away this way. And then priority. This will be the last round. It's a 5. It's a 4. So we will be back after the Dunlendings have made their courage checks. And let's see if they can manage to block off the entry to the tower. The Dunlendings have found their courage and have passed their courage checks when it mattered. And with a clever move, Nils has blocked off my entrance to the tower, which means he will be winning the scenario. So sadly, I will attempt to try to kill his lieutenant. It's a sad day, and Get will be able to make his shot, and he'll be firing into this combat.
Yeah.
So he has moved up to the barrier.
5+. It's a miss.
Okay, so we'll go into the combats. So Nils, which combat first?
We'll start with this one.
Right. I will be striking normally.
Yeah, me too. So. It's a 5.
3.
So
So
needing 6 to kill.
it's a 5. He does have strength 4.
Yeah, it's a 5. It's great.
So it doesn't manage to kill him. Next one.
We'll take Maddock.
Okay.
He'll be striking normally.
Okay. I'll be fainting with my closest guy. So 6. And they do get a 6. So let's see. He's not trapped. Fainting first. Nope. And the last one. Can we best Maddock in the first game? Yes.
You do.
Luckily he goes down. And the last combat, 2 versus 1. And he has been striking two-handed.
It doesn't really matter, so of course he'll strike with both hands.
And piercing strike?
And piercing strike.
Okay, so
At the,
yeah. And I'll be fainting with my lieutenant. Let's see. It's a 1. It's an automatic lose. So you can, let's see, the defense goes down to... Goes down by 1.
That's fine.
So he has defense 3.
So that's a 4 for you. 4 plus.
Yeah. So the fainting lieutenant first. And he
Yeah,
gets
he
it.
gets
And that is the end of the scenario. We have passed 10 turns since the alarm has been raised, and even though there's only the 2 Dunlendings left, help has arrived, the black Numenoreans must exit the field, and Dunland has won the day. Good game, Nils.
Yeah, thanks. It's nice.
It's a good start. So we will be back when we're rolling for injuries. Back with the injury rolls. We will start with the normal warriors. Nils?
That's Kalarn. And he
Misses next game.
Then it's Gorsad. He's dead.
Oh no.
And then we have Salak. He misses next game too.
Oh no.
And then Gnarlock. And he's dead.
That's some poor rolling.
Yeah.
And next up is the heroes.
Heroes, yeah. We'll start with Kalarn.
It's a 6, and that's a full recovery.
Nice. And then finally Maddock.
Okay. It's a 3, and he is lost in battle.
Oh,
which
dear.
means we have our next scenario at hand. We will be playing all for 1. And I have 1 warrior who was injured. So, let's see. Orsaur dies.
He does?
So, luckily for Nils, I lose 1 of my units, which evens it up a bit. And then we're back with reinforcement roll, as Nils has used 3 gold in order to get his much needed recruitment. It's a 5.
It's a 5. And then I'll use my final gold to turn that into a 6 and get a Berserker.
So, Nils will have a Dunlending Berserker for the next scenario, which you will need, as Maddock has been captured by the black Numenoreans.
So we're back after the scenario, and as you witnessed, Nils managed to get the victory in the end.
Yeah, I managed to move one of the guys in front of you, so denying you a last or final attempt at getting into the tower.
Yeah.
Don't really know how that would have turned out if you'd been able to attack the tower in the last turn, but I was lucky to get the guy in there. So
You denied me the chance,
Yeah.
so that's what you have to do, I think. Even though I won most of the battles and managed to kill most of the Dunlendings underneath the tower, it doesn't matter. Because,
casualties are a bit of a concern, and the Dunlanding war chief or lieutenant was killed.
Yeah, Maddock.
Yeah, so we're going to have to try to rescue him, I think, in the next scenario.
Yeah, it will be a rescue scenario, and as you have seen, Nils is a bit injured at the moment, and I'm at my full force.
Yeah, so it's going to be, I think, 4 Dunlendings. But luckily, I was able to get the Berserker in, so that'll be interesting to see how that works out.
Definitely.
2 attacks, that might do something to the scenario.
It's a new unit. You definitely needed them for this scenario, I think.
Yeah.
And it'll be exciting to see what happens.
Yeah.
And it was an important victory for the Dunlendings as well, because I think if I had won the scenario, I would definitely just have bought a mount straight away.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if once I get the mount, if that creates a snowball which is difficult to counter. We shall see.
We should see if that happens.
So unfortunately for you, you got the rescue mission, because if you hadn't got the rescue, I think you would have done the same.
Yeah, I would probably have bought a mount. For Malak, that's correct.
Yeah. And then I will be in trouble.
Yeah.
So
well, that's the way. We'll see how it turns out. There's lots of games coming up, so interesting.
Yeah, I think we'll be back with the next scenario, which will be a rescue. So until next time, goodbye.